It's time for the Rock Report on 106.5 The Buzz.
Brought to you by the Rock Report blog at 1065thebuzz.com. I'm Otto. Drummer Josh Freese has been fired from the Foo Fighters 2 years after he was recruited to fill the vacancy left by the late Taylor Hawkins. Freese shared a statement on Instagram in which he said the Foo Fighters had called him earlier this week to let him know they decided to, quote, go in a different direction with their drummer, unquote. Freese added it was the first time he'd been fired in 40 years of professional drumming and, quote, no reason was given, unquote. No comment released from the band thus far. The Who have again parted ways with their longtime drummer, Zach Starkey, for the second time in recent weeks. The initial split happened in April, but days later, Starkey was reinstated. Then guitarist Pete Townsend announced last Sunday that Starkey would be leaving the band to pursue other projects. Starkey, however, responded by stating he had been fired and was asked to claim he had quit. Scott DeBoers, drummer for Roger Daltrey's solo project, is set to replace Starkey for The Who's final shows. Meanwhile, The Who have announced the opening acts for their North American leg of their farewell tour and have added a second show October 9th in Chicago. Joe Bonamassa will be the opener for both October 7th and October 9th at the United Center. In other tour news, Falling in Reverse has announced the God is a Weapon North American tour with Slaughter to Prevail, Hollywood Undead, and Sleep Theory opening. Dates will include September 3rd at American Family Insurance Amphitheater in Milwaukee. Dream Theater have announced a tour playing the band's Parasomnia album in its entirety. That will include September 24th at Milwaukee's Miller High Life Theater. Ice Nine Kills has announced the Hell of a Summer tour with Dayseeker, Kim Dracula, and The Funeral Portrait. That includes August 27th at Madison's The Sylvie. Five Finger Death Punch is celebrating its 20th anniversary with the release of a Best of collection, re-recorded versions of their songs. The move comes in response to the recent sale of the band's original master recordings by their former label. The band said in a press release that the action was made without their knowledge or opportunity to reclaim their own work. Guitarist Zoltan Bathory added, quote, we would have loved to have had a shot at reclaiming our masters or at least been involved in the transaction, but we found out after the fact, surprised but not surprised, unquote. The first single, a re-recorded version of I Refuse, now featuring guest vocals from Maria Brink of In This Moment. Best of Volume 1 will be available July 18th. Former The Devil Wears Prada drummer Daniel Williams and Sound Talent Group owner agent Dave Shapiro were among those killed in a fiery plane crash in San Diego in the early morning on Thursday. Williams posted footage of himself boarding the Cessna 550 at Teterboro Airport in New Jersey late Wednesday night to social media. The small Cessna 550 reportedly struck more than a dozen homes and vehicles at around 3:47 a.m., prompting evacuations in the area close to the plane's intended final destination of San Diego's Executive Airport. No deaths were reported amongst people on the ground. Williams, who lived in San Diego, left The Devil Wears Prada in 2016 and reportedly became a software engineer. Tributes from band members have been posted online, and you can find those in the Rock Report blog. And that is the Rock Report. For these stories and more, including audio, video, and links, go to the Rock Report blog, 1065thebuzz.com.